Hey guys, I'm back with Daryl, Dixon, the Book of Carol. So this is officially season 2, episode 2 of Daryl Dixon, but they're calling it the Book of Carol because clearly we are going to end up seeing Carol meet up with Daryl. Yeah, so this episode is called Moulin Rouge. I thought the very first episode of this season was a great way to start. I love that they immediately showed more of Carol's perspective. They did show a little bit of Daryl and what's going on with his, everyday life and how he's still relating to everyone he met in France. There's something definitely going on with the leadership that runs the whole place there and what their intentions are with the little boy who is supposed to be special. I think eventually things are going to escalate because obviously Daryl is butting heads with them and he's not so happy with the way things are being managed. And he's probably going to get the shock of his life when he runs into Carol. I just can't wait for that moment. And Carol is such a badass. I love the actress that plays Carol. Yeah, I remembered it last episode, but brain fart, it'll come to me. Let's see what episode 2 is about. Moulin Rouge, shall we?
Dear Lord, these are the things I hope for. I hope the people I care about will be safe and happy. I hope someday. Everybody here says they love me. I know it's not my destiny to be an ordinary child. I wish it was. But wishes are not hopes. So I hope I can be the person they need me to be.
So he doesn't believe that he's the savior of sorts like they do. He's just a kid. He's just very compassionate and very sweet. But
how's Isabell?
She's good.
Daryl.
And I hope Daryl teaches me how to throw a knife.
Mm-hmm.
I think he misses Carol and the others.
Mm.
Daryl's a fine man.
He wants to learn how to fight like that.
You doubt because you are special, not because you aren't.
Daryl wants to teach me something. It's a surprise.
Mm.
Very well. Go on.
Can't wait to hang out with him. Let the kid be a kid.
Même parmi nos fidèles, il y en a qui doutent. Ils sont fatigués d'attendre leur délivrance.
Ils sont libres de s'en aller s'ils ne croient pas en notre mission.
Et libres de se révolter aussi. On combat pas le doute avec la foi, mais avec des preuves.
Mm.
Donc tu veux avancer la cérémonie?
Ça enverrait un signal fort.
Proof of what? And what do you think he is? Some kind of messiah, the second coming or whatnot? Just because he's a very compassionate kid. One of those people that sees the good in everyone, I think. I guess in a time like this, that is special. Ooh, that doesn't look good at all. Where did they land? Did they actually make it to Iceland? I don't know if that plane's going to be able to fly after that. Oh.
So we have what I need for the repair.
Is that a flare gun? It's not a regular gun. It looks like a flare gun.
Don't get too ahead of yourself.
Okay.
I got this. You work on the
Walkers. No matter where you fucking go, huh? Even all the way up there. Icelandic walkers full of moss and stuff. Oh! Wow! Oh no, they're all in the. Hey, there's a ton of them in the ground and. Come on, Carol. Don't get bit. Go, lady. Okay, you are not alone. Good people. Welcome to Greenland.
Yeah.
People. Like actual people. Carol's like, yeah, people. She's had experience with people living walkers. Oh.
Qu'est-ce qu'ils t'ont fait? T'es pas blessé?
You're not hurt, so what else happened?
J'ai fait un pacte avec Dieu.
Tu nous as entendus tous les deux.
Something else is going on there.
Next one, ready?
Cricket again.
Oh, it's baseball.
Cricket.
We need to catch her.
We gotcha.
All right, we got a catcher.
He's teaching them baseball. That's cute.
Yeah.
A little lower.
What is he using as a bat? The leg of a table?
Jacinta will make me read Socrates.
Socrates is very entertaining. We'll get the ball.
Good job, Slugger.
That's nice that he's teaching him baseball. More than just, you know,
pretty
learning how to fight.
I'm just having fun.
Use balance. Body and mind.
You know, some of the stuff they teach,
Who am I then?
they're like us.
What is that? People make choices for a reason that makes sense to them. Sometimes you let faith make up the difference. Do you understand that? How else do you get on a boat to the other side of the world?
Well, that kind of happened by accident.
You can make a different choice. You could come with me. Both of you.
It's not possible.
Of course it's possible.
Anything is possible if you want.
Maybe that's all it was. Something that just kept you going.
That is pretty much how Daryl's life has been. What you doing?
Non, c'est moi.
He left?
Non.
Wait, was he kidnapped?
What? What is it?
I don't think he escaped by himself because things are knocked over.
Someone took him.
Right? Yeah, they took him.
Go. Go.
Is it the guy that she was treating, her partner?
Bring him home. Everybody follows Daryl's lead.
Because I feel like he's hiding something and he wasn't hurt.
Ça va aller. J'attends poser tout. Ça va aller, c'est pour lui. It's gonna be dangerous. Please reconsider.
I'm going with them to find him.
Wow. Who kidnapped him? That lady from last season?
At the best landing spot. The field is full of too black.
Good time for the necrotics. After all the Eriq make.
Necrotic. I love how everybody calls them differently.
You're the first people we've seen in. It's been years.
Every name except zombie. They never call them zombies on the show.
There.
That is a gorgeous landscape. Greenland, huh? I mean, that's why it's called Greenland.
What do you have cooking? Just our specialty. Reindeer.
Reindeer.
Storeroom's right back here.
Not something you're used to, but I bet that's something that's quite commonly eaten there. Well, if the animals are around, you gotta eat what you gotta eat, right?
Drink? We make our own aquavit. Oh. Maybe later.
After dinner.
What brings the two of you all this way?
Climate research.
For our PhD. Tracking glacier melt. We're supposed to be 3 months apart.
Oh, yeah, the world went to hell.
Being a lot longer, huh?
Maybe the world is trying to heal itself.
By killing everyone we love.
Weren't we already doing that to ourselves?
You saying we deserve this?
She has a point.
To be like his Mother Nature fighting back. And never screw for somebody's mother.
She has a point.
Why don't you go ahead and help you along with some food you two can take with you?
You want some help?
Sure.
Good.
Yeah, keep an eye on that food, Carol.
Maybe I will take you up on that drink.
So, why France?
Carol's trying to find her daughter. Obviously, it's chances she survived. But who am I to tell her that, right? If it were my kid and there was a chance.
Yeah, we would have taken off too.
And how about you? Any children?
He had one.
Oh boy. But you know.
Is that the first time anyone's ever hugged him for love? Honestly, in a world like this, that's a weird reaction. I mean, it's sweet of her, but is it intended differently? I don't know. Maybe I've just learned not to trust with these shows.
You put in your own.
Can't really trust anyone.
You mind?
Not if you're careful.
Onions?
You sure you want to do that? That's how accidents happen.
Yeah, these girls.
I'm supposed to kill you.
Why?
I don't want to know.
But it's unanimous.
But I lost the coin toss.
And she's supposed to kill Ash?
You ever thought about having more?
Or what?
Kids. She wants
Are you serious?
to reproduce.
What kind of world is this to bring a kid into?
Repopulate.
That's what Hannah wants, for civilization to end.
What do you want?
To save it.
Repopulate.
You're gonna have me do it.
Oh, yeah? How?
By letting nature take its course, Sadie.
Sorry, what?
First me, then Hannah. We've even picked out baby names.
Okay, yeah, that's why Carol said
Okay,
people.
now I'm really sorry.
People.
Nobody else.
Weird people. They haven't run into a man in a long time.
Forget about Carol. Hannah's going to kill her.
Good luck with that. Carol is no innocent woman.
I'm not a killer.
Well, then why do it?
That's what Ian wants.
You just do everything she says?
What do you want?
I don't know. No.
You must want something.
I want to get out of this place. It's killing me.
You can come with us.
No. You're just saying that to save your life.
No, how often does a plane land outside of the shithole? You can do whatever you want to. Go find Ash, we fix the plane.
What's that delay?
Where is Ash?
At the plane. He's fine.
No, he's not.
Can you give me a minute? Apparently not. I did my part, Hannah. You do yours. Do what I goddamn tell you. I do it myself.
Ugh. Wow.
I had to.
Right in the middle of her head.
She was my friend. Will you still take me with you?
She wasn't your friend if she was forcing you to do something like that.
Of course we will.
If something moves,
I don't know if I can trust a volatile person like that.
He seems kind.
Ash. Yeah. Been through a lot.
What did you do to Ash?
You know, this is the first time in years I've thought about the future.
Oh my god, he used the flare. I he wanted to save her. Oh, that's why they showed the flare. She was gonna bring her along.
I had to do it.
No, he did.
He said the exact same thing that she said when she killed her friend. Damn! They land there and 2 women die? Fuck! I don't think Ash has ever wanted to do that.
Until now, I've been lucky enough to be left alive.
That was a pretty good aim.
Now I've killed a lot of people. Remember, all of them never goes away.
Wow. Yeah, Carol's killed a ton of people.
What is it?
2, maybe 3 people went off on foot that way.
God, he's such a good tracker, man. Isn't that what she usually prepares for Laurent? What the fuck is going on?
There's only one way in. Everyone follow me. You good? Come on.
What is happening? Is he on the property? They're making it seem like he got kidnapped and sent somewhere else, but he's on the property. It's just someone else is kidnapping him. This is just all a diversion. Yeah, they would never suspect that he's on the same ground, right? Then this is just a trap set up to get rid of everyone here? I don't understand. Something's off, you know it. Yo, who's in there? Is it just Laurent, or is it somebody else from the group that just decided to kidnap him? Because I know there are some people in the group that don't believe he's the chosen one. So that they just have like traitors among the group. What's going on? Who's there? So why is everyone else here? What happened? We've got traitors among themselves in the group and went with them. Come on, bro. That's why he didn't want you to go, because he knew it was a setup. Okay. Go, Daryl.
Why are they doing this?
Because it was a trap to get rid of you guys. The ones that are like faithful to protecting Moulin. Oh.
Nous sommes à l'aube de quelque chose. Vous
What are
m'appelez?
you doing? Is this the ceremony y'all are talking about? The ceremony? What the fuck are these guys on about?
À genoux. Qu'est-ce qui te prend, mon garçon? Tais-toi. Je t'avais dit de pas venir.
But you're about to kill the old man.
What are you doing?
You weren't meant to be here. You and fellow both.
You'd still let them go then?
Him.
You know you can work this out.
They wanted Daryl because they thought Daryl was going to want to take Laurent.
Everything we did.
You confused me. Not thinking clearly.
Yeah.
Listen, I understand.
They only made me watch while they did their experiments and murdered the others. They're martyrs now. For the cause.
And they're afraid that Daryl's going to take Laurent with him.
Ceremony. To prove what we know. That Laurent is special.
Prove it how?
Isn't this what you believed? That his birth was a miracle?
They're gonna test it.
Tomorrow it will be proven.
You're going to have a walker bite
Come on,
him?
Jimmy. Does this look like salvation to you?
You're gonna fucking turn him, dude. That's all you're gonna do. That's so ridiculous. Man, this blind faith shit, yo.
She's all pitied. She seems to be strong.
That's the ceremony. You're gonna kill him. Is he gonna kill himself? Stop it. She's already in trouble, the girl that gave you that cross. Because she's with the priest and he's in on it. Fucking ceremony and shit. Wow, man. I'm telling you, this show, all this Walking Dead stuff, has always been about how people get fucking crazy. More than the walkers. Sure, the walkers are pretty impressive and they're all different depending on the scenario, but it's always the people that fuck up.
Inland.
Yeah.
Friends.
That's France down there.
What about that light over there?
Yeah. Alright, hold on.
Swarmed with walkers. You're gonna have to hide that plane somewhere so you guys have a way to get out of there because I'm gonna fucking need it. French air is a little different, isn't it?
Bienvenue.
Merci.
Is that the extent of your French?
I might remember a few phrases from high school.
Can you find somebody to cover this up?
Probably, yeah.
No
Nice
more
plane.
while we're gone.
Racetrack.
I think you should stay here.
Horse racing.
Yeah. No way.
Right,
You're
we're
taking all this
gonna
weight
find out.
You need me, John? Sitting here.
I don't want anything to happen to the plane.
It won't. I'll hide it.
Or to you.
I made the decision to come here because I want to help you, okay? So let me help you find your daughter.
You're gonna help us get out of here when the time comes, and I'm gonna need you and the plane to do that.
Two of us together, it's safer.
I've been doing a lot of things on my own. I'm pretty good at taking care of myself.
Yeah, because she's gonna have to look out for you
Only
too.
two.
If I'm not back in 2 weeks, don't keep waiting.
I'm not leaving without you.
Until then, stay safe.
Yeah, because she's gonna have to be looking out for him.
Bon chance.
And bon chance.
It means good luck.
Au revoir!
You might need his French. Au revoir. Bon chance. Bienvenue. Oh, basic French from school too. He's like nowhere near the cities, miss. Oh, the Eiffel Tower. Not the triumph. But yeah, Daryl is like way, way out, man. It's interesting to see this Parisian scenery all torn down, and this is where what's her name came from, the blonde lady? What is her name? I'm gonna run into this group run by this crazy lady. just get up and like kick a poor guy? Why would you kick him like that? If he's hungry, just feed his ass. Did you get anything else besides the apple? Oh. Leaving a trace. She wants to know where they're going. That's smart. Isn't the wind gonna just blow everything off? Oh, the apple is good. Okay. We gotta eat something. Somebody watching us? Or that's just from a perspective? Ugh, I've become like so untrusting with these shows that I'm like.
Quel est dans les restes?
Votre attention! Bon appétit. C'est un petit aperçu de ce que la maison mère peut vous offrir.
Maison mère.
Un lit douillet, de l'eau, du vin. Le retour de l'ordre. Les volontaires?
Oh God, that's how they get people to join them.
J'en veux 20.
Only 20? Why 20?
J'ai dit.
Just 20 people? Careful, careful. Oh!
Elle a du cran.
They're taking you as a volunteer even though you didn't volunteer? Oh, wow. It would help if you understood a bit of French, Carol.
I'll go make a perimeter.
All right.
All these years I've lived in that place.
So now you're gonna have to bust in there?
So it was the one thing that would save us.
People gotta believe it's something.
The one thing I promised Lily was to protect Law.
We'll go in and get him.
And then I'll go with you. If the offer still stands. There's a word in French. The paysan. It's hard to translate. It's like a nice change of scenery. Makes you look at things a different way.
The paysan.
Wow, my neighbor is loud. Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. Oh, wow. Yeah, Daryl's been wanting her to come along for a minute now.
We'll go through with the test. It will work.
I amended the order.
Amended. How?
Daryl was in the way of our mission.
Oh, so you did it on your own volition. He didn't even know. He knew about the test, but... you silly woman.
I know the others. Isabell.
So he thinks they're all dead.
Held them together all these years.
Yeah, and you're destroying it.
We've gone too far to let it all be falling now by witness.
Yeah, but now you're making him complicit in attempted murder.
Is this who we are? Is it?
You're both gonna end up dying.
What we all want is to be certain.
That's why she made that face when they were leaving.
Without that, everything falls apart.
Crazy woman.
Speak English. We used to teach English. It was long ago.
Dis-moi where we're going.
If I would have venir me gêner. J'ai celui de Southam. The New France. Alors, vive la France!
Why does she have all of it? Control.
Vive the other truck. We will take a strike together, I won't understand why.
Because the other truck, maybe they're going to use those people for testing, like that guy was saying, experiments. Yeah, I think, because he's sick, they're going to use those people for experiments or some dark shit like that. Yeah, that didn't sound pretty. There's the bitch.
Il fait rien. Il n'a jamais renoncé.
Je vais tout préparer à l'atelier.
C'est mon bras droit.
She told you he doesn't know.
Ma mère était serveuse dans un bistrot à Pigalle. Alors elle m'a appris que pour un bouchon récalcitrant, le secret c'est la passion.
Okay, that's what it is.
Il faut y aller ni trop brusquement, ni trop timidement. Il faut le titiller.
Ooh. The sound design.
L'homme, l'enfant, l'américain.
Boy, I feel for you, sir. There it is. Clock. God damn, man. Yeah, I didn't want to see the scenes of the next episode, so yeah, I don't like getting spoiled too much when they show too much ahead of time. So, oh wow. I think the most interesting part of this episode was discovering that there is a section of the place where Daryl is staying. It was interesting to see that there was a whole group of them that were divided on what to do with Daryl, and it ended up being the woman that betrayed the priest. He was okay with doing the ceremony, which is quite stupid actually. A ceremony to like have Laurent get bit to prove that he's immune. I mean, it's possible that he's built some kind of immunity. I mean, in this world I imagine it does happen. It happened in The Last of Us, so there's got to be people out there that don't get affected by a walker bite, right? Maybe Laurent is one of them, but if that's the case, they probably think he's some kind of like messiah. They are treating him a bit like a messianic type of character, and on top of that, the child happens to be extremely compassionate and good-natured, so they think he's probably some sort of a second coming, as I was saying. Yeah, it's really sad though when people allow blind faith like that to take over and they're willing to even murder their own friends just to get the point across. Yeah, it's heartbreaking because then you lose sight of what you were actually doing this for. Like the priest said, is this who we want to be? I don't think that was his intention. While he was afraid of Daryl maybe taking Laurent somewhere with him because the boy wants to follow him, I don't think he intended for him to be murdered, and certainly not Isabella, that's her name, because he did say the name, and the other gentleman that the young guy was about to shoot, the older gentleman. Yeah, he obviously didn't intend for that. Yeah, also that the landing of Carol and Ash in Greenland, that was a short little moment. I don't think it was necessarily beneficial to the main story, but it was interesting to see walkers in Greenland and how they look. And yes, of course, in an area like that, there would be people studying the environment, and maybe that got stuck out there while doing their research. And it's interesting that both women were like, geez, you know, this is the first guy we've probably seen in years, and one of them was more concerned with the environment, the other one was more concerned with repopulating. So, how are you going to do it? Just by force? Yeah. So, I guess there would be some situations. Like I said, I don't think it had any purpose to the main story, but it was a little window into something like that happening that could happen in the event that we were to have some sort of apocalypse like this, right? Of course, there would be people more concerned with the environment and other people concerned with repopulating, and yeah, it got a little out of hand. And I really was not, I should have thought about this because they did show the flare gun, but I really wasn't expecting Ash to just shoot off and like get the woman in the neck. So it was an interesting moment, but I think the main thing is Madame Genet, you know, besides the zealots, I guess, among the priest's followers and everything, the way Madame Genet is controlling the masses with food. And I think what she's doing by separating the trucks is she's using some people for testing, because one of the guys clearly said that the one who's going to shoot the elderly gentleman, he said he wasn't hurt, but he was made to watch how they murdered and experimented on others. So my question is, was everyone in that truck kind of sick, had some kind of illness? Because he said his partner had a breathing issue. So maybe, you know, it's in her mind, it's survival of the fittest, and the weaker ones, I'm going to use them for my experiments, right? You know, and just save the ones that are strong, because her right hand, the moment she saw Carol, she said, this one is strong, put her in the truck. So, yeah, people in this world come up with all kinds of sick shit. So anyway, it'll be exciting to see where this leads us in the next episode, and I thought this was a really good episode. I was kind of hoping Carol and Daryl met in this one, but you know, it might have been a little bit rushed and unrealistic for them to already meet when he's not even in the main town. He wasn't even in main central Paris, right? Which is where she was. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments below what you thought about this episode. Did you enjoy it? Do not forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you get alerted when I upload more reactions to Daryl, Dixon, the Book of Carol, and yeah, any other shows that I'm currently editing. I have a very long list of things to edit. So yeah, please don't forget to hit that bell. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, I really truly appreciate you. Thank you to all my brand new subscribers, and take care, everyone.